History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred on this date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the smart device application Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar, and the website onthisday.com. For links to those sources, pardon me, music, anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander, and you. Today is Tears Day, aka Tuesday, aka Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. So, let's get into the history today, shall we? We're going to start us off in the year 630. Byzantine Emperor Heraclius restored the True Cross to Jerusalem. Alright. Really cool. The Byzantine Emperor, wow, empire. Still around way back then, which I believe later became the Ottoman Empire. Where was the Byzantine Empire? I totally screwed that up. Okay, yeah, no, that is that's the remnants of the Holy Roman Empire right there. So yeah, it went from Rome to Holy Rome to Byzantine to Ottoman to today Turkey. So all right. Moving on up to 1349, between 100 and 3,000 Jews were killed in Black Death riots in Erfurt, Germany. And that's because a lot of people were blaming them for the Black Death and all that stuff. Well, they shouldn't have been blaming them. They should have been blaming China, because that's where it came from. 1413, Henry of Monmouth, Prince of Wales, became King Henry V of England upon the death of his father. Hey, that's not a job anybody wants to get. Death of parents is always not good. So, Sohen, welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Good.
Well, I was just talking about how this king became, or how the prince became king upon the death of his father, and about like being a prince. That's one of the worst lives I could possibly imagine, because you know what's coming and what needs to happen, and so.
Being a boy king is also kind of a bad.
Well, that's even worse,
King Tut is one of them.
Yep. Yeah. His dad got completely, socially massacred. So that's rough. But you came in at a perfect time. I actually just did 3. We are up to 1610.
Damn, 1610. Okay. On history.com.
Yep. Actually, while you're catching up, I'll take this real quick. 1610. I'm sorry?
I got it.
Okay.
1610. King James I of England and the IV of Scotland addressed English House of Commons.
Ah.
And Queen Anne's address Parliament. 1702. Queen Anne addresses English Parliament.
Isn't that the name of the ship in Pokemon that sank? The Queen Anne? Or the SS Anne?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so.
Well, it capsizes. I think it's supposed to be a reference to the Poseidon.
Ah. You got one more here.
Yes, I do. Also, yeah. This is in my neck of the woods. 1788, fire destroys 856 buildings in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Wow. That's not good.
No.
New Orleans has had a couple great fires, haven't they? Like every major metropolitan area. Chicago, New York, London in 1666, major one. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But we got one here in 1791. Captain Hopley Yeaton became the first commissioned officer in the Revenue Marine, later the Revenue Cutter Service, the forerunner to the modern U.S. Coast Guard. Wow. That's cool.
I like his name. Yeaton.
Yeah, Yeaton. Hopley Yeaton. So are you hoping somebody got yeeted? So. But we also have, 1804... Napoleonic Code, accepted in France, stressed clearly written and accessible law. Okay. Then we also have in 1821 the first revolutionary act in monastery of Agia Lavra Calavriata, Greek War of Independence. Wow. So they're
Oh,
having a revolution.
fun fact: Louisiana is still under Napoleonic code.
What is the Napoleonic Code?
I have no idea.
Let's see here. Napoleonic Code, officially the Civil Code of the French, is the French Civil Code established during the French Consulate in 1804 and still in force, although frequently amended. It was drafted by a commission of four eminent jurists and entered into force on March 21st, 1804, as we just read.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, for anybody who really wants to know the actual ins and outs of the Napoleonic Code, I will post the description to this, or I will post a link to this Wikipedia in the underbar, the description after the show, because we've recently switched to Streamlabs, so I don't know how to edit things on the fly anymore. So, yeah.
Because that's how we go by parishes instead of counties.
We go by what?
Like parish.
Oh, parish. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jefferson Parish or Orleans Parish,
Yeah.
Terrebonne Parish instead of county.
What is a parish? A small administrative district typically having its own church and a priest or pastor. In Louisiana, a territorial division corresponding to a county in other states. So, yeah. Yep, right there, parish. And I'm going to add this into the underbar as well. So, once I get to it.
Sure.
Yeah. But back to you, sir. But there's one in 1824 I was going to read as well, but I ran out of turns.
Sure. 1824, fire at Cairo ammunition dump kills 4,000 horses. That's a lot of horses.
That sucks. Oh.
And the music premiere, Beethoven's String Quartet Number 13 in B flat major, Opera 430 premieres in Vienna.
Huh. OP 130 is OP opera?
I think.
I don't know. But then 1844, that's personally interesting for me because I've had Baha'i people in my family. If you don't mind the first
Sure.
1844 there.
Sure. 1844, origin of Baha'i era Baha'i calendar starts here. Baha'i 1-1.
Yeah, like Baha'i, like I don't know, I think it has it's a mixture of some Muslim, Jewish, and Christian. I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm 100% wrong. But as I said, my the mom who raised me was Baha'i at one point. Her mom was a Baha'i until she died. And we actually had a bunch of Baha'i books that I donated to a center all the way out in Corona, the city of Corona, or actually no, even farther than that. I don't know where I went. But yeah, no. So this is when the calendar starts. That's really interesting. So, but I see there's another 1844. That's an eyebrow raiser.
Oh, yes, it is. Also in 1844, the original date predicted by William Miller of Massachusetts for the return of Christ and the end of the world.
Well, we're still here. So obviously it wasn't.
Christ came, looked.
Yeah, he came. He's just like, oh hell no, and he left.
It's like that. You know what? Let's book these people to have a war.
Yep.
Also, 1860, English novelist George Eliot first finishes her novel *The Mill on Floss* in Wadsworth, London. I'm about to say, looks like a Georgia more than a George.
Yeah, Yeah, George Eliot. Huh. Apparently,
Girl.
her name was George. Okay. No.
Oh, they did have a boy named Sue.
Yes, they did. Gonna move on up to 1871. We have journalist Henry Morton Stanley began his famous expedition to Africa. Dang. And like that's a powerful picture of the times back there. Like he has for lack of a better term that I'm gonna use, a caddy holding his other gun. So, but yeah, no, like I don't think that his companion there was there willingly. That's yeah. Anyway, 1871, Otto von Bismarck elevated to rank of Fürst or Prince. Huh. He became a prince. That's interesting. I don't think that's usually how it goes, but okay. And then what else do we have? I'm just gonna, well, I guess I'll just take 1931 here. U.S. Men's Figure Skating Championship was won by Roger Turner. All right. And back to you, good sir.
Yeah, oh shit. Okay. 1933, day of post-day of in Nazi Germany, a ceremony to open the new Reichstag after the fire in February. Adolf Hitler and Paul von Hindenburg shake hands in public.
Ugh. I would have hated to be Hindenburg, tell you that. Huh.
Also, 1940, Rebecca, based on the book by Delphine Maurier, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, starring Lawrence Oliver and Joan Fontaine. Premieres in Miami, Florida. Oscar Best Picture, 1941.
Dang.
Hitchcock.
Yep. Dun da 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 da. But let's go back 5 years. I don't know why this isn't highlighted, and this is a question that I've had on my mind my whole life. What happened to Persia? Where'd it go? Who were they?
Called Iran.
Yeah.
Also, 1935, Persia is officially renamed Iran.
Yep. So for anybody who watched 300, if anybody wants to know where Persia is now, or where the landmass, that was Persia is currently occupied, it's currently Iran.
Yeah.
So the Greeks fought the Iranians.
Also, I think Babylon was there in that area too.
Babylon is in Iraq. Actually, Baghdad is literally like on the land that Babylon used to be.
Damn.
Yep.
So we fought the Babylonians.
Yes, we fought the Babylonians.
Okay, and in a boxing title fight in 1941, in the hard-fought 15 title defense, Joe Louis KOs Abe Simon in the 13th round at Olympia Stadium, Detroit, to retain NYSAC heavyweight boxing crown.
Nice.
He should have known better to go round bomber.
We got another one of these.
Yep. It's your turn now.
Yep, we got an assassination attempt on Adolf Hitler, failed, unfortunately, in 1943. So, and then 1944, U.S. General Eisenhower postponed the invasion of south of France until after Normandy. So after, because as we know, southern France, Vichy France, was a puppet government. They weren't really infested with Germans. They were just people who bent the knee to the Germans. So, but then 1945, we have the first Japanese kamikaze flying bombs, specifically MXY-7 Okas, attacked Okinawa. And yeah, like I went to an Air and Space Museum, the Pima, I believe it's called, out in Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah. And their technology for kamikazes really got crazy. As you can see, there's no landing gear. They're obviously there's a propeller. They just capped it off here, I think.
Well, there was no safe landing gear.
Yeah, well, no, because these are designed to go in. Okay, I guess there wasn't a propeller. Oh, I guess they're just rocket powered. That's interesting. So they're literally like a manned missile.
Yeah, man.
Wow. That's...
um, but there's no ammo in here. My son, you are the ammo.
Oh my god, somebody made one out of Lego. Oh wow. But yeah, no, these were literally flying bombs. So obviously they launch like a missile, then they just kamikaze. I don't need to explain that. And if I do, then you gotta... Whoever doesn't know what kamikaze means, go to Google. You'll figure it out real quick. But they're
Also in Japanese it means to find the win.
yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah, but they turned self-elimination into a science and into an art, actually, a bad art, but into an art nonetheless, an art of blood and gore. So, anyway, let's move on to 1947. We got a Catholic encyclical, Pope Pius XII published encyclical Fulgens Radictor. What is that? Let's look that up here real quick. It is a encyclical on Saint Benedict. It was written in the context of the heavy destruction of the Benedictine Monte Cassino monastery during the Battle of Monte Cassino in World War II. Ah, yes, that was a thing. So that's the wrong one. Here we go. There we go. All right, I'm just collecting links to post in the underbar afterward. So, but anyway, I think it's your turn now.
Sure. I'm guessing 1947.
Yes, sir.
1947, U.S. President Harry Truman signs Executive Order 9835, requiring all federal employees to have complete and unswerving loyalty to the United States.
That's dangerous right there. Because who are they pledging their loyalty to? To the United States or to the president? You know, like, are they upholding the Constitution, or are they upholding the wants of the current, holder of the seat? That's dangerous stuff right there. Yikes.
Yes. Also, 1948 LPGA title holders championship women's golf Augusta Country Club. Patty Burke wins her fourth title holders title by one stroke ahead of Babe Zaderhaus and Peggy Kirk.
Dang, one stroke. That's close.
Yeah.
Ooh, 1951. Wow.
1951, 2,900,000 U.S. sold in Korea.
Yep, that's just when did the Korean War start? Korean War start. June 25th, 1950. So it was already underway. Wow. All right. Oh, you got one more in 52.
Yes, I do. 1952, 20,000 attempt to attend the first rock and roll concert ever when Alan Freed presents the Moondog Correlation Ball at old 12,000 seating Cleveland Arena. Performers include Paul Williams and the Huckleberry Bucklers, Tina Grimes and the Rockin' Highlanders, the Dominoes, and Floretta Dillard.
Hucklebuckers. That reminds me of something weird somebody said in a Discord server like last night that I'm in. They said that for dinner they made a good old whack and smack, or like a mac and smack or something. Like, I think they were talking about macaroni and cheese, but I've never heard about it that way. Well, Hucklebucker. What the heck is a Hucklebucker? That
Probably
sounds...
something super cheesy. A
Yeah.
Hucklebuck. Well, whatever. A Mac and Smack.
A mac and smack. Yeah. A Rucklebucker sound... a Hucklebucker. Sounds like something Uncle Ruckus would say.
A Puckle Suckle.
Oh, God. Oh, no, not the twerking chicken. Anyway, 1956, we got the 20th Academy Awards. Marty, Anna Magnani, and Ernest Borgnine won. 1957, Tennessee Williams' Orpheus Descending premiered in New York City. Alright. Then we also have 1959, the 21st NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. California beats West Virginia 71-70. West Virginia future Hall of Fame point guard Jerry West was named MOP, like most organized player or something. Hold on a second. We went over this the other day, literally. MOP. Yeah.
Most outstanding player.
Yeah, there we go. Most outstanding. Thank you. And this is interesting. Back to you, good sir.
Really?
Oh, wait, 1961. Hold on. Whoa. Can you take that one?
Yeah. Which one?
The one after Art Mondel. Although
1961, the Beatles' first appearance at Cavern Club in Liverpool.
Ah. Yeah, that's where they got discovered, right?
Yeah, I think so. Also.
Wait.
Nice. No, it's not when your first Cup. It's one of their performances. Also, 1963, Alcatraz prison in San Francisco Bay is closed.
Yeah. I'm more infatuated with the one right above that. What the hell?
1972. Oh, yeah, 1962. Yogi the Bear becomes the first creature to be ejected at supersonic speeds by the U.S. military testing injection sheets.
That's what you get for stealing picnic baskets, you bastard!
Hey, boo-boo. What this button do? No, Yogi!
Ranger Smith got really mad.
Ranger Smith was laughing until he realizes Yogi's not coming back. Then he gets depressed and joins him in the afterlife after he tried a rope trick.
Oh no, Sohead, why?
What?
Jesus.
After all these things.
What the fuck, dude? Wow! It reminds me of how to best utilize the escape rope in a cave full of Zubat. Oh my god. Oh, 1965. Jesus, Sohen. Wow.
That was my three. That was your turn.
1965. Martin Luther King Jr. began March on Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. His good old march. We also have a film premiere in 1967. Musical comedy film Thoroughly Modern Millie, starring Julie Andrews, Mary Tyler Moore, and Carol Channing, premiered at the Criterion Theater in New York City. Alright. And we got events of interest in 1968. Portuguese socialist Mario Soares banished to Sao Tome, having been arrested by secret police under dictator Antonio de Oliveira Salazar. So, just not good.
A name like Salazar shows evil.
Yeah, it sounds evil. But then we have in 1970, the first San Diego Comic-Con International opened at the U.S. Grant Hotel. Comic-Con.
Nice.
Wow, 43 years now. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, now you get to talk about the most confusing sport in all of history.
Yep. Even Quidditch is way more fucking understandable than shit. 1971, Indian cricketer great Ramil Gavaskar scores first of his 34 Test cricket victories. 116 in draw Test 3 at Georgetown, Guyana.
Oh, Guyana. Interesting.
Also, 1973, Montreal Canadiens left wing out becomes fifth NHL player to top the 500.
Yeah, you're coming in and out.
Sorry. Also, 1973, Montreal Canadiens left wing Frank Maravlich becomes fifth player to score 500 goals.
Much better. Still was a little choppy, but much better. If you don't mind taking the 1975, that's astounding.
1975, Ethiopia abolishes monarchy after 3,000 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang. Moving on up to 1980, on season finale of cliffhanger of on season final finale cliffhanger of TV show Dallas, villain J.R. Enwing was shot by unknown assailants.
Yeah. Everybody has research who shot JR.
Who shot J.R.?
I think they made a sequel years later, and you find out who did it.
Is that what The Simpsons was making fun of with Mr. Burns getting shot?
Yeah.
I thought so, and it turned out to be frickin' Maggie. Oh, spoiler alert! Ooh, for anyone who didn't watch The Simpsons 80 years ago. So,
It's been up for years.
I know.
If you want to see it, either you can go to Hulu, or you can go to Disney Plus.
Yep. I'm pretty sure the scenes are all over YouTube as well. But anyway, let's move on up to 1982. The movie Annie, directed by John Hudson, starring Aileen Quinn, Albert Finney, and Carol Burnett, premiered. Was that Little Orphan Annie or just Annie?
Take a little Orphan Annie.
Oh, 1983. Only known typo on Time magazine cover. Control equals control. All were recalled. Wow. One little R does all of that mess. Wow. Oh. And then 1984, Australian Alan Border scored 100 asterisks versus West Indies in a cricket test at Trinidad after scoring a 98 asterisks in his first innings. Nice. Back to you, good sir.
1984, Park of Central Park in New York City is named Strawberry Fields, honoring John Lennon.
Nice.
I hope to God didn't let her sing there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Her voice would probably kill all the roses.
1985, Arthur Ashe is nominated for the International Tennis Hall of Fame.
Cool.
1988, 23rd Academy of Country Music Awards, Hank Williams Jr., Randy Travis, and Reba McEntire win.
Alright. This guy, Randy Travis, his picture is slightly giving off, what's that guy, that actor, like, alright.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, thank you. Kind of giving off Matthew McConaughey vibes. 1989, the first sea test of Trident II missile self-destructed, Cape Canaveral, Florida. Dang. Then we also have 1990, Namibia became independent of South Africa. Sam Nujoma became president. Alright. Namibia being independent. Awesome. And while that was happening, 1990 as well, TV sitcom Sydney, starring Valerie Bertinelli, Matthew Perry, and Craig Bierko, premiered on CBS TV.
Wow. And 1991, the largest wrestling crowd in Japan, 64,500 at Tokyo Dome.
Nice.
Also, 1991, Tatsumi Fujinami beats Ric Flair for NWA Wrestling Championship.
I wonder if those two are correlated. They have to be.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. I thought you were just pulling that info like out off the top of your head. I was impressed, and then I saw that you were reading from the one a couple articles above that. But still, like, and then like once again, Ric Flair, who's the one who was defeated for whatever reason, he's clickable. He's linked. They show his picture. You know,
he is the 15-time W World Champion.
Well, not this time. Like, you know, we should have a picture of Tatsumi Fujinami. Like, he should be here, not Ric Flair. You know, he's the winner of that bout.
Yeah. Also, 1993, Pope John Paul II beatifies Duns Scotus, a philosopher, theologian, of the Middle Ages.
What was his last name?
Scrotus.
I don't see an
Like
R in there.
Scotus.
Scotus. Scotus. Oh my god.
Scotus.
It's like that one guy from Korgoth. That one of the characters is named Scrotus. After a certain male body part that I can't educate even more on. I've already probably said too much. 1994, we have the 66 Academy Awards. Schindler's List. Tom Hanks and Holly Hunter won. All right.
Ooh.
We also have 1994 English actor Dudley Moore was arrested for hitting his girlfriend. Okay. And then, here we go. Wayne Gretzky, 1984, tied with Gordie Howe's NHL record of 801 goals. Good old Wayne Gretzky. Looks a lot like Tobey Maguire. Oh. Ooh. I wanna give this guy a stern talking to. Tell you what.
Okay.
It's your turn,
Go ahead.
Senna.
You can do it. You want to give him a stern talking?
Yeah. I mean, in person, dude. Like.
Okay, 1995, New Jersey officially dedicates the Howard Stern rest area along Route 295.
I gotta take a look at this. Howard Stern rest area along Route 295. Okay. So it's literally Howard Stern coming out of an outhouse. That's pretty funny. And it's just just like a little rest area for truckers, motorists, stuff like that. That's cute. Although it looks to be closed now because all of this is overgrown. Looks abandoned. Oh.
Oh yeah, I got two more. 1997, the film Selena is released based on the life of the singer Selena Alia Perez, starring Jennifer in her breakthrough role, directed by Gregory Nava.
Never heard of it.
Hey, that's a pretty good movie. Also, 1999, 71st Academy Award, Shakespeare in Love, Roberto Benigni and Gwyneth Paltrow win.
Huh. I've heard of Shakespeare in Love. Gonna move on up into the next millennium. We got an event of interest in here. 2006, the first ever tweet was sent out by Twitter founder Jack Dorsey, just setting up my Twitter. And without using the E's. So TWTTR and the I. So, I guess that was the character limit. So, yeah, it used to be very short. I remember they when Trump took office, he was already like very like known to be on Twitter, and the tweet limit was extended by like more than twice. So like let's see if it was 30 characters, it turned into like 70. So as an example. But 2006, immigrant workers constructing the Burj Dubai in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, and a new terminal of Dubai International Airport joined together in riot, caused $1 million in damages. That's not really that much when you think about it. Like,
Drop in the bucket.
Yeah. So, but then we got 2014, Olympic gold. Canadian freestyle skier, moguls, and two-time Olympic gold medalist Alexandre Biolodio retired at the age of 26. That's young, but all right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh. Going from luck to Zuck. And it's, made mistakes, my ass. It's your turn, Mr. Sohan.
What year?
2018.
2018, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg admits they made mistakes after data on 50 million users is harvested by Cambridge Analytica.
Wow. Accidental my rear end. So.
Also, Suicide bomber kills 31 in crowd celebrating Persia's New Year in Kabul, Afghanistan.
Ay, ay, ay.
And 2019, Emilia Clarke reveals she suffered two brain aneurysms while filming Game of Thrones on a article from New York. That's not good.
Wow. Was she under stress or something, or is she just like,
I'm probably guessing under stress.
yeah, jeez. While that was going on, 2019, Japanese baseball right fielder Ichiro Suzuki finished his career with a record 4,367 base hits and PB in MLB as Seattle Mariners beat the Oakland A's 5-4 in Tokyo, Japan. Huh. I wonder, he kind of looks like the same guy. Have you seen the meme where the baseball guy is like getting hit or something and his entire head is accordioning into his body?
No.
Hold on a second. Baseball meme hits on head. Let's see if I can find it. Accordion. And, oh well. Bonk. Oh yeah, right here. Like, yeah, here it is. Do you see it?
On the PlayStation.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like his entire head looks like it's accordioning into his body. So, it's crazy. Anyway, we got an event of interest 2019 as well. Levi Strauss and Company was traded publicly for the second time in its history on the New York Stock Exchange. So wow, so they went public, privatized again, went public again. Huh. Well, dang. And one more 2019. We're stuck in 2019. Wow. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announced a ban on military-style semi-automatic weapons 6 days after the Christchurch terrorist attack. Well, can anyone say false flag? Can anyone say pushing a narrative? You know? So, yeah. And then, 2019 as well. Ringo Starr's 14th All-Star Band debuted in concert. Members included Steve Lukather, Greg Rowley, Colin Hay, Hamish Stewart, Greg Bissonette, and Warren Ham. And Mr. Sowen, you as well get a 2019.
2019, U.S. President Donald Trump says U.S. should recognize Israel's sovereignty over the Golan Heights on Twitter.
I disagree, but whatever.
Disagree to disagree. We don't need it. We don't need to recognize anything.
Team Palestine here, man.
Also, okay, yeah. 2021, 45 crushed to death in a crowd paying respects for the late President John Magufuli at the stadium in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
Dang. That sucks.
Yep.
Can you imagine dying at a funeral? Like,
I know, yeah, and having the stadium collapse on you.
ay, ay, ay.
Horrible.
Like, could you imagine being like the actual original dead guy? Is like, hey, this is supposed to be about me. What the hell? Anyway, you have Uno Mas.
Also, yeah, 2022, 178 wildfires have burned more than 108,000 acres across Southwest Texas, according to local fire officials, with 23 still active.
I remember that. So it's been a year since then, huh? Wow. I remember when that happened, it was just like, hey, California's coming to Texas in more ways than just the people. Man, not good. Huh. Well, you got one more 2022 here.
2022, Mexico President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador inaugurates Felipe Ángeles International Airport to serve Mexico City.
All right. Let's take a look at this. What does this airport look like here? Felipe Ángeles International Airport. All right. Yeah, it looks like an airport with airport-like qualities, terminals. Very fancy. Reminds me of LAX a little bit with the rounded stuff here. Yeah, cool looking. Before moving on to the bursts, audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we had elaborated more about? Anything you would have liked to say had you been here? Started a dialogue in the comment section. Anyway, we're going to start off burst here in 927. We have Taizu, founder and first emperor of the Song Dynasty. Didn't we talk about the collapse of the Song Dynasty a couple days ago?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So, wow. So, just a couple more days and would have been, yeah. Anyway, Song Dynasty from 960 through 976, who reunified most of China by conquering the states of southern Tang, later Shu, southern Han, and Jingnan, born in Liaoyang, Henan, China. Alright. We also have, let's see here, Modest Mussorgsky, 1839, was a Russian composer. Boris Godunov, Night on Bald Mountain. Oh, we know that one. Pictures at an exhibition. Born in Karayevo, Russia. Night on Bald Mountain is in Fantasia with the giant demon thing that, and all the ghosts and everything. Right?
I think.
Yeah. Night on Bald Mountain. Yep. There it is, right there. The giant demon, Fantasia. Yep. Oh. And then we also have Henry Ossian Flipper, 1856, a U.S. soldier, former slave, and first black U.S. To graduate from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point in 1877, born in Thomasville, Georgia. Wow. Nice. Really cool.
From West Point?
Yeah, first black U.S. citizen to graduate from West Point in 1877.
It's interesting right there itself.
Yeah. And he was a former slave too, so this guy, he went through it.
Oh yeah. And also 1869 we have Albert Kahn, American architect known as the Architect of Detroit, born in Rahanen, Kingdom of Prussia.
Kahn! But yeah, let's take a look at his architecture. Albert Kahn building, yeah. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, he designed this one, that's right. I know this building. I've seen videos about it before. Alright.
And 1906 we have John D. Rockefeller III, American oil billionaire and philanthropist, born in New York City.
Alright. Oh, there's another con. Huh.
Scrolling all the way down. God dang, there's so many people.
Oh,
Come
here
on,
we go.
give me a name. Give me a name. Okay, good. 1950, we have Sergei Lavrov, Russian politician, Minister of Foreign Affairs, 2004 to now, born in Moscow, Russia, Soviet Union.
Dang.
Also, 1955, we have Jair Bolsonaro, Brazilian politician and president of Brazil, 2019 to 22, born in Guilherme, Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Hey, so he was president until just last year. Alright, we have Gary Oldman as opposed to Larry Youngman, 65 today, born in the state in 1958. He's a British Academy Award and BAFTA Award-winning actor, Sid and Nancy, Immortal Beloved, and Darkest Hour, born in London, England.
I love how they say Johnny Depp, gets into character. Not like this guy.
Yeah.
He was in Fifth Element, Harry Potter, the Dark Knight series,
Gary
as
Oldman.
Commissioner Gordon.
Ah, okay, Gary Oldman.
And Harry Potter, he was Sirius Black.
Oh, he was the bad guy in Fifth Element.
Yes, he was Zord.
Oh, wow.
My favorite. I love that reference. Flamethrower. My favorite.
My favorite. Of course.
His accent, so southern. Now it's your turn.
We got Ayrton Senna, 1960, a Brazilian auto racer, World F1 champion 1988, 90, and 91, born in Sao Paulo, Brazil. As well. Wow, Sao Paulo, Brazil? Did we just... Yeah. Jair Bolsonaro, he was born there too. Interesting. We have Matthew Broderick, 1962, he's 61 today, a U.S. actor, War Games, Biloxi Blues, born in New York City, New York. I've heard that name, Matthew Broderick.
Yep, it was also in Inspector Gadget, in the Inspector Gadget movie.
Ah, okay. And we have Rosie O'Donnell, 1962, 61 as well. She's a comedian, actress, A League of Their Own, and Flintstones, and TV host Rosie, born in Commack, New York. She must have played Betty, then.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
Also, she used to perform at SeaWorld.
Oh, really?
As the whale.
Wow. Wow. That's... Wow. We got Ronaldinho, 43 today, born in 1980, a Brazilian soccer midfielder, 97 caps, FIFA World Cup 2002, Paris SG, FC Barcelona, AC Milan, Flamengo, born in Porto Alegre, Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil. Dang.
You got another one.
Yep, another one. Yep, all closeout bursts here. We have Antoine Griezmann, who's 32 today, born in 1991, a French football player, Atletico Madrid and French national team, born in Macon, France. All right. Then let's move on up into deaths. Mr. Sowen, would you like to start us off here?
Yes, I would. 547, Benedict of Nursia, Christian saint and founder of Western Christian monasticism, Benedictine order, dies at 67.
Dang.
Yes. Also, scrolling. Look. 1617, Pocahontas, American Indian princess and daughter of Powhatan, dies at 22. That is too young to be.
Yeah, that's way young. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
Also, okay. 1891, Joseph E. Johnston, American military officer, senior officer in Confederate Army, United States Army, dies at 84.
Not a good guy then.
That man looks like he was holding a fart in that picture.
He does. He really does. Like, hurry up. I need a fart. I need to have an anal cough.
Also, in 1915, Frederick Winslow Taylor, American mechanical engineer and the father of scientific management, dies of influenza at 59.
Yeah, hold on a second. Wow, okay, that's why that name was familiar. His birthday was yesterday. Huh. Because I remember, like, trying to, like, you know, like, crediting his name in the tags, because he's the father of scientific management. He died the day after his birthday. What a sucky way to die. Well, at least he made it there. You know, some people didn't even get to that. So, who else died? Chinua Achebe, 2013, was a Nigerian poet and novelist. Things Fall Apart, Christmas in Biafra, died at 82. And we have Andrew Grove, 2016, a Hungarian U.S. pioneer in the semiconductor industry, one of the founders and CEO of Intel, and philanthropist, died at 79. Wow, one of the founders of Intel.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yep. And then Martin McGuinness, 2017, an Irish Sinn Féin politician and IRA member, died of the rare heart condition amyloidosis at the age of 66. What the heck? Amyloidosis. It's a rare disease that occurs when a protein called amyloid builds up in organs. This amyloid buildup can make the organs not work properly. Organs that may be affected include the heart, kidneys, liver, spleen, nervous system, and digestive tract. That's pain. That does not sound good at all. So, And then I think that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition, which in itself includes
Sohan TV on Twitch.
Yep. For your dose of past events daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific Time, which is 11 Mountain,
12 Central,
and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all of you and all of us, I am A.O. Xander.
Sohan.
And you are you, and until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in some weird, strange, and otherwise unusual news, notable events, weather, and sports, that's coming up at 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Anyway, until you see us again, until then, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs,